Okay, so first question, tell us about specialties, and then we'll talk about what else.
Specialties as in like niches in our program?
Yes, please, yes.
So we have, what has saved a few deals for me is we have what's called an IRA distribution. I know Fannie and Freddie have an IRA distribution, but our platform is set up to where if the borrower has, say, $1 million in an IRA and they're at 59 and a half years or older, we can use 100% of that balance, divide by 36, and call it income. So we don't have, or if they're less than 59 and a half, then we use 90% of that balance, divide by 36, and give them income.
It's only IRA?
Oh, that specific situation, it would be for an IRA, yes.
Not 401ks, no any other investments?
401k will also apply to that, yes. 401k and IRA.
So in other words, it's just regular investment accounts?
Yes.
Retirement account.
Yes, retirement accounts,
Okay.
yes. Yeah.
Good.
Is it non-QM program?
It's a non-QM program. Yes, all of our programs are non-QM. We don't have anything outside of that, except we do have some, I guess you can call it agency jumbo, because they go up to 3 million and we have to have AUS approval.
3 million in agency account, and it's gonna be just jumbo.
It's going to be an approved and eligible due to loan amount. And we follow the AUS findings. So a lot of our jumbo programs follow the Fannie Mae guidelines
Yes.
on things. So that's why.
It's basically, so it's not sellable to Fannie Mae, but
Correct.
you using the guidance just to guide
Yes.
how do you underwrite the file.
Yes. Yep. Follow Fannie Mae.
Okay, but it's interesting here. Fannie Mae has higher ratio. What is your ratios, qualifying ratios on jumbo loans?
49.99.
You can do $3 million on 49.99?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's huge.
Yep.
Because here's the interesting thing, but the interest rate probably will going to be higher. But here, if you're talking about competing with bank or not competing with bank, it's different definition. But banks limit to 43, and majority of our jumbo lenders limit the ratio to 43.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're telling me, though with higher interest rate,
It would be yes.
yes, the ratio can be close to 50.
Yep.
I think it's biggie.
Yep.
How many months reserve for this program?
It's tiered. So the question is how many months reserved. So it's tiered on loan size. So as an example, if your loan amount is below 750, we need 3 months. If it goes to 1.5, we need 6 months. If you go to 2.5, then it's 9 months, and anything over that is 12.
An example, if somebody has investment property and they just buy an owner occupied, yeah? So for subject property, like you explained, like 6 months reserve, if it's less than 1.5. But how many months reserve for the investment property for
So-
this program?
Yeah, we only require
3 months.
reserves based on the subject property. We don't require reserves. If the borrower has like 10 other properties, we don't require them to have 2 months reserves or 3 months reserves on each property. It's
Mhm.
only based off the subject property.
Ah, okay.
And when you say that you can use IRA 401ks as to calculate income, those can be calculated as reserves as well.
Well, if you have $1 million in this reserve account and you're only using the $1 million, and say that you have another $1 million that you're not tapping into, you could use that as a reserve.
I see.
Correct.
So now it's
It would
okay.
be a $2 million account using the $1 million for the IRA distribution, and the other remaining balance could be used as reserves.
Mhm. So in this example, let's say somebody has 360,000, and you divide by 360, it's $10,000.
Correct. Yep, if they're over 59 and a half years old.
Yes.
And the nice thing is we don't even need a distribution letter at closing. We just need the distribution. We don't need a distribution at closing. We just need the institution to type up a distribution letter, but we don't need proof of that distribution.
Yeah. So, but going back to the question of reserves, you can, let's say you have $1 million, but to qualify, you just need 500,000. You use 500,000, and the remaining can be reserves.
Absolutely.
Yeah.